A little bit of all of it. I came down to help a little bit with Caroline. Obviously, she's working with Luke throughout the year, but she asked me to come help at this event. So doing some coaching with her, also, back and forth with Luke. So we're both kind of helping her in her corner.
Love those flashbacks of celebrating 50 years of the World Tour. Griffin Colapinto already all over it with his clashes with Felipe Toledo in back-to-back finals in El Salvador in the past. And he's up now, starting things off against Cleland Jr., loading up and just getting disconnected on that psycho little end section. We've had some unbelievable wipeouts.
You add that into the mix as well. His victory that we both called at the U.S. Open. He's had a lot, as you said, in a short period of time. I'd even say World Juniors results have been key for him as well, Joe.
Here comes Griffin Colapinto, setting up a nice little running wall. Just a little S back to the pocket there, just trying to create some space. Coming from behind the whitewater section and now loading up. Another speed check. He's just kind of filling it in, and he'll have to kick out after going a long way. Mike, it's such an interesting playing field. When you go surf's pumping, everything's there. Any other event like this at Punta Roca, some have speed bumps on it. Let's see how Al does here. So finding the right wave. How do you do it here at Punta Roca?
It's such a great question, and it's such a key factor, obviously.
It's expensive, but you deserve it, right? Make them 1 million of those. Those look great, didn't
They do. It's some of the best surfing he's shown in a while, so props to him. Props to Channel Islands also
I need
doing
to check
that for
that
him.
thing out. Here comes Griff. Setting up his first turn, loading up, gets the fins out a little bit. Tried to get a good first turn in. Nice slice, super clean rails. It's going flat on him quickly, so you can tell that he's already looking out the back. Staying flat in front of him. And now looking inspired for this inside pocket there. Now finding a little mojo there. Aggressive snap on a small section. Now trying to really spice up the finish. Tail blow reverse, gets it done. And then he caught the wave behind this wave of Griffin as we watch Griff get down the line, Mitch.
Yeah, and this is actually the wave that Mike was talking about. First wave of the set, it's a bit deeper and it just never fully extends down the line. In his defense, though, I mean, you couldn't have done any better than this, though, Mike. The inside especially, I thought he was going to kick out right here. He goes back to the white water. Thing stands up. He's in the pocket the entire time right here. They're not major maneuvers, but, I mean, given the context of CT competition, this is why these guys are elite.
Yeah, he's surfing unreal here. Nice little tip.
It's so hard to do. We'll now track with Cleland Jr. Lays back. Can he pull himself back up? Fighting for the finish, and he will get it.
Got heat.
Narrower tail. The same concave, so he's got that spice and that speed in his surfing, but a little narrower tail to get the hold. As we see Al here, really nice surfing. Big snap in the pocket there, throwing a lot of water. And a little layback jam. So looking really connected here, Al.
And then getting that finishing move. So Al caught this wave during the conversation.
Understanding that you're surfing well and putting yourself in that position time and time again and trying to remain confident when your heats are not going your way, as we see Griffin on a nice big wave here.
Big bottom turn attacking the section is last year's world runner-up, Colapinto, driving off the top there, representing the USA, and he will slide off. Fairly common here at Punta Roca with a bump on the face. Smooth bottom turn and nice start for the man representing Mexico. Chips it off the lip, trying to keep his rails in the right sections, having to navigate all these different types of faces here. So a bit of survival work through the pocket and then cleaning it up where he can. Al doing a good job just to stay over that board, and will find a nice way to stay on his feet. He's looking confident on that finish, Mitch.
Yeah, he is, and that's a steep section, as we all know, right there at the end. So
capitalize on the way behind here. A little bit smoother, big deep bottom turn, blast right in the pocket. I love how relaxed he looks here on his board. Picking his way through these bumps, like you said, Joe, is so bumpy and tricky right now. He's connecting everywhere where it's an important part of the wave. All these turns right here, obviously setting up for a big finish. Times this little carve, just keeping the flow going. All parts of the criteria here, and then looks for this steep finish. And this was a nice little lip line float, a really important wave to make. And that's going to put him in a nice position.
a couple of times back in his day.
And now rolling in and falling on the first turn is Griffin Colapinto. Yeah, everyone loves the Cleland family. Down in New Zealand,
the surfing he's done over the years. So a lot of upsets going down. Griffin on the ropes right here. The conditions are pretty tricky. Obviously, he can get the 7.84 in one go, but he might still be looking for 2 waves here. Let's see what he can do here.
Rolling in, he's going to start off with the wrap, seeing if this thing's really going to pick up with some steepness here. It does. Nice tag there. Gets out in front, just a little setup turn. Still making him earn it down the line. A big snap there on the end section. Had to get creative just to fit his board in the right space. So Putaroka's making him earn it today.
Yeah.
We'll take a look at it right here. He drops in really bumpy wave, but like you said, Mitch, it has the size. This was a beautiful carve out of the lip. Just a setup carve, though. Nothing major there. Right here, he's waiting for this to steepen up. Connects nicely with the lip there. Judges will appreciate that. And then I like how he went around this section to wait for the steep part this time. And then this was a tricky blast. Does the little layback right there. He's so good how low he stays on his board and rides out clean.
He was one of the standout performers yesterday, and he's got Kano Higurashi.
Woo. I'm looking forward to that one. That's going to be a doozy.
Sammy Pupo would be a favorite as we get back into live action. Big swing in the pocket from Griff. Throwing some water, looks real connected now. Buttery smooth in transition, changes gears with variety and blows the whole board out the back. Incomplete when everything looked like it was going his way.
I was about to say, how does Al play this in the back end of the heat right here? Because Griffin under priority, you're probably thinking that he's going to try to bait him into a wave. Al did not bite whatsoever. He was pretty far inside right there, Joe. And now with 5 minutes.
Wait now for what will be a throwaway score, Mike. What went wrong here?
Oh, man, he looks so connected. That first turn was beautiful, really tight in the pocket here. The second turn, perfect. And then a little layback jam there. Right here, he just goes too high out the back. Gets the fins free. A little misread there. But
100% watching Griff. 2:30 to go. Doesn't have priority. Starting to drift a little bit higher up the point. Al's not interested. Griffin's rolling in. He's going to hang in there for a moment. Set up work. It's actually going to fade out on him, so he steps off. Al's tracking him.
Yeah, you can't let him break away too much. That's the thing right here. I mean, even these small ones, if you get going and you get enough speed and height and altitude on those airs, always potential for a big score, Joe.
Griffin's just running away from Al Cleland Jr. He's got a wall. He's building speed, and he's got a kick out. He has created some more space. Minute 55 left.
Now, I will pose something, though. If you come in too far inside, they will suspend your priority, and that means that there will be open priority, so we could potentially see an interference situation. You don't want to put yourself...
Griffin can turn it. He will use priority. Now he's trying to turn it into a keeper. Nice, clean, calm arc to start. Picking up the pace. The man from Mexico ends up getting on his heels a bit. But he's been just... Now Griffin with 3 seconds.
This counts.
He rolls in. At the moment needs a 6.74. Starting to drive. This thing is going to give him a section. Delaying his first turn. Now drives to that first one. Passing out there. Still hunting and hoping for something big. A giant ramp. He throws the tail into reverse and rides away. He had to work really hard for that opportunity. A 6.74 would have to be the best score of the heat. Looks like he might be close to it right now. Here's that last wave again, Mike.
yeah, he's pumping here. Almost trips right there. A little float there. Al's going, please, no, don't get the score here. A little snap off the top there. So really it's all about this finishing turn, which was beautiful. Hucks the tail to the beach, upside down. I mean, that was so technical, such advanced surfing right there, but needed a little more, I think, to be best wave of the heat.
Wow. What a finish. Numbers are coming in now, and it is waiting for last of Griffin Colapinto. It's in, and it's not enough. Al Cleland Jr. upsets last year's world runner-up and a past champ at Punta